What's up, y'all? Preston for Fight Media 360 here. So this is a quick preview and prediction for Dustin the Diamond Poirier versus the notorious Conor McGregor 3. So before we get into this, I just want to say I can't wait for this fight. Just like a lot of people, this, is a really good step up for Poirier. I mean, not really a step up because he's already in like the high level, but this is mainly, this is, you know, like, McGregor's, career. If he does not win this fight, he needs to retire. This is a very big fight for Conor McGregor. This is a very big fight for him. This is, if he loses, this is his ticket to retirement. So yeah. Now we got that out the way, so let's talk about their stats and then the odds and then what they need to do to win and then my final prediction. So let's start off with Dustin the Diamond Poirier. So Dustin Poirier comes into the fight with a record of 27 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw. He stands at a height of 5'9" and weighs in at 155 pounds and fights out of Carrincro, Louisiana, United States. Conor McGregor comes into the fight with a record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands at a height of 5'8" and weighs in at 155 pounds and fights out of Dublin, Ireland. Conor McGregor is listed as a negative 115 favorite over Dustin Poirier. So yeah, so McGregor is the favorite. So now we got that out the way, so now let's talk about what they need to do to win and then my final prediction. So let's start off with the slight underdog, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. So what I would like to see from Dustin Poirier is really just the box how he did against McGregor. But when he fought McGregor the second time, he was getting hit a lot against McGregor. So maybe don't get hit as much against McGregor this time. And do what you also did. Destroy the legs of McGregor. Break down the legs. Tire out McGregor because McGregor's gas tank is horrible. Like his cardio is terrible. So definitely move around, tire McGregor out because McGregor, as we all know again, his cardio is very, very crappy. And, Poirier needs to use his cardio to defeat McGregor. And just to be a better boxer against McGregor, because Dustin, he's a very good boxer, And also what I would like to see with them is I would also like to see him take down McGregor a little more this time. Even though Poirier isn't really known for like the grapple game, he's mainly, a stand-up fighter, but Poirier can grapple a little bit, so use that technique to defeat McGregor, and that would really tire McGregor out when you grapple McGregor. And even though of how hard it is to take down McGregor, Poirier did take down McGregor, so but I think it's going to be harder this time for him to grapple him because I feel like McGregor this time might sound a bit biased, but I think this time he'll be ready for this fight. I feel like he did underestimate Poirier the last time. I might be a bit biased, but I'm just saying I feel like, he kind of underestimated Poirier. McGregor didn't even have a game plan in the second fight. Again, I might sound biased, but I'm just saying, I feel like this time McGregor will have a lot more game plans. So Poirier also needs to be more smart on the takedown if he wants to take down McGregor. And then after that, just try to outpoint McGregor and try to knock McGregor out. Because Poirier is obviously has the skill and has the power to knock out McGregor. So he needs to use those advantages and those tools that he used in the second fight against McGregor to try to defeat McGregor. So that's really what Dustin Poirier needs to do to win. Pretty simple, because Dustin Poirier, again, he has all the tools to beat McGregor. You know, he has, he has the work rate, the skills, you know, because I'm not doubting McGregor. I'm just saying he does have, the skills to defeat McGregor. But, so yeah. So that's really what Dustin Poirier needs to do to win. So now to Conor McGregor. So what I would like to see from Conor is to have a different game plan. Because really, kind of like what True Jordy said in his video, like McGregor didn't even have a game plan when he fought Poirier. Like, he just thought that he was going to go into the fight and try to knock out Poirier. But clearly that wasn't, that's not what happened. Actually, it was the quite opposite. McGregor got knocked the hell out. So, he needs to come into the fight with a different game plan. Don't underestimate Poirier this time. And, that's pretty much what he needs to do. And also, I would really like him to check the leg kicks against Poirier, because the leg kicks against McGregor, because when Poirier was throwing those leg kicks, those were like the big factor of why he beat McGregor the second fight. So he needs to avoid those leg kicks and try to neutralize uh Dustin Poirier and try to be the old McGregor how you used to man. You know, I know McGregor is a lot older now, but just try to be like the old McGregor that you used to be. Fast with your hands, um, strong. Even though McGregor, we all know he's strong, but fast with his hands. Um, just a very dominant fighter. I know he's not like he's not good at grappling or anything, but I'm just saying he needs to be like the old McGregor, and he also again needs to come into the fight with a different game plan, because again when he went into the fight against Poirier in the second fight, literally his only game plan was to knock out Poirier, and obviously that game plan did not work against Poirier. So you need to um again neutralize the leg kicks, just like just neutralize Poirier. Um be the old McGregor that you was. Um and just try to just knock out Poirier. Okay, I'm telling you this right now. This fight is not going the distance. I think we all know that. If it did, that'd be a complete shock, and it'll kind of be a bummer. It could be a slugfest, but I guarantee you it's not gonna go the distance. So so that's really what McGregor needs to do, because again, both these guys has the tools to defeat each other. Um, but Dustin Poirier, the younger fighter, the faster fighter now against McGregor, and he's just skill wise is just a better fighter now against McGregor. So I think that he needs to fix, like, all the stuff he did in the second fight and come out again with a different game plan to defeat Poirier. Because you can't just stick with one game plan against Poirier, and his only game plan against Poirier was to knock Poirier out. And again, that did not happen. So that's really what he needs to do, is to change up the game plan, check the leg kicks, and neutralize Dustin Poirier. So that's what McGregor needs to do to win. So my final prediction for this fight, again, this is a very good fight. I can't wait for this trilogy match. This is going to be an awesome fight. I just can't wait. I can't wait, man. But if I would have to pick one, I'd probably have to lean more towards Conor McGregor by a TKO or a KO. The reason why is because even though he lost in the second fight, he was still touching Poirier, and he was actually winning against Poirier. What round did he stop? What round did Poirier stop McGregor? In the second round. But the first round, he was destroying Poirier. He was just punching him like, he was literally just destroying Poirier. And then the second round, McGregor got caught and then he got knocked out. But I think this time he's gonna change all that stuff up. You know, I think he's gonna be the old McGregor like that he was, and and come out with a different game plan instead of knocking him out. And that's why I think that McGregor is going to win. So, yeah. So, that's my final prediction. I got Conor McGregor by a TKO or a KO. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm Preston for Fight Media 360. And thank y'all for watching this video.